helped me to go through this time. And and certainly it is a wonderful tool and preparation for meditation. I think the more you come into that, or deepening your practice with this and any sort of practice you do or kind, it certainly helps me to balance myself, keep myself connected to myself, connected to my heart. And what I always keep saying also when I do the live stream kirtan on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, I always say, just really keep your vibration high, your frequency high, and that's what you do also in a very gentle but very deep way when you chanting mantras and or kirtan, and it certainly helps me to going through this time.
Yeah. And is there a certain advice you could give to people who are kind of new to using mantra? Because mantra is also a good tool for meditation, right? Like to repeat the mantra while you're meditating silently to yourself. Like, what would you give listeners as advice who would be willing to try this?
To try this? Well, first and foremost, I would say if you have a mantra and you're let's say you're a little bit familiar with Sanskrit mantras, or you can maybe chant that one mantra that you like, or you feel it resonates to you, then you can just chant this for, let's say, 6 or 9 times before you go into meditation, and just see what it does to you, and just kind of implement that into your if you already have an established meditation practice, and implement that. If you have never done this before, or you don't have an established meditation practice, then everyone is familiar with Om, right? The mantra Om. You can chant Om just continuously 6 to 9 times, and just come and sit down in stillness for 5 minutes, or how long you would like to sit still, but at least I would say 5 minutes, and just kind of do that on a regular basis, maybe 3 times a week. And then you gradually, slowly increase maybe the time, increase the repetitions of the repetition of that mantra. But I don't know if I actually have every Monday at 7:30, I do an online mantra and meditation open online class via Zoom.
Nice.
If you are, if somebody is interested in that, I'll really go through. We do mantra chanting, we do meditation, and I also explain a little bit about how to. What are mantras? What is the sound in a yoga context? And we talk a little bit about basic Sanskrit alphabet and how to pronounce them, how to approach a mantra when you have one mantra in front of you, how to read it, how to approach it, and knowing how to pronounce the sounds, and how to use mantras as a tool for your preparation for meditation. So we will go really step by step. And,
we'll definitely put it in notes, because you also have, I'll put in your notes your Instagram, and you also have a website, don't you?
I do have a website. I actually have to revise it, and I'm about to But yeah, I think it's still quite accurate. But yeah, I have an Instagram for sure that is very accurate.
And what is your website name?
So my website name is www.atmika, ATMIKA, yogamusic.com.
Yeah, and that's also your Instagram name, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just to close, because I'd like to close soon with our Jivamukti Yoga theme song mantra. You were giving this name, right? Atmika is a name that was given to you by your teacher.
Yes, Atmika was given to me by my teacher Manorma, and I believe, when I remember correctly, it means she who is the light of itself, or something, loving the light of itself, something like that.
Yeah,
because it comes, I think, from the Sanskrit word Atman, which means the light.
Yeah. It's a beautiful name. Do you feel a certain way about this name? Like, is it?
It does resonate. It resonated with me instantly, and I do. I really appreciated that I was given this name by my teacher, and it's something I feel. I certainly feel a very strong connection with that name for sure. I don't like to say identify, because I don't like to identify with anything really. But because we are always put in identification in different kinds of things, and I don't really like to label myself.
Yeah.
So because we're so much more than our body and mind.
Absolutely. No, it's really. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'll make sure that our listeners can find you, and if they want to learn more, they can learn with you. I think you're a wonderful teacher, and you know so much about. You're very specialized in these things, and I think that's it's really important. I was just in a talk with Lady Ruth, who's of course a senior teacher in Jivamukti, and she was saying, like, work with what you have. And then you find something that you're good at, and then you really explore that, and I think that you are a person who's really done that. And I think instead of, wanting to know everything and learn everything, it's also important to work with what you have, and then that you will then expand, and I think you've really done that.
Thank you. I totally agree with what Lady Ruth said in this context. And I think I'm not a Sanskrit scholar, but I am a musician, and from my music perspective, from what I've learned throughout the years with my teacher, I would say I just share what I've learned and how I see these, wonderful teachings through my perspective, and how it helped me, and that's I just want to share this.
Yeah, you're the instrument.
I'm the instrument. We all are.
We all are. Gateway. You're a good gateway for people. So I'd love to. So we're gonna chant in call and response. So Yani is gonna, call and respond with us. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own life contribute in some way to that happiness and freedom for all. It's something that I definitely very strongly stand by, and every night or every time Miguel and I have a meal, we chant this, because I think it's a very lovely way also to bless your food, especially when it's vegan food. It doesn't even need a blessing, but it's nice to take a minute to really understand the spiritual practice of eating. But I think it's also really nice to teach you guys, so everybody who's listening, what this call and response is. So Yani will start the mantra, and then I'm responding, so you guys can also join me And otherwise you can also just listen to the beautiful voice of Yani. So yeah, let's close our eyes and do this.
Okay, yeah. Just close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths through your nose and just settle in. And then we chant we start with one Om together, and then we go to the call and response of this mantra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta
sukhino bhavantu.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Together. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta
sukhino bhavantu.
Loka
samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Loka samasta
sukhino bhavantu.
3 times Shanti. 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 Just feel the sound and vibration of this mantra and its effect on your body and your mind. All right.
Thank you so much, Yani.
Thank you, Caro.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, that's the way. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your wonderful knowledge. I'll make sure that people can find you and learn even more with you. I always learn with you, so very grateful for that. And for everybody who's listening, well, this mantra already said it all, but you know the drill. Be good to yourself, be good to others, especially the animals. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be together again soon. Look after yourself. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Tschüss.